Have you ever stood in the middle of your living room, staring at your life, and suddenly felt like everything was just too heavy? Like no matter what you do, life keeps pushing you down. If that sounds familiar, then this story is for you. There was a man named Daniel, 54 years old, hardworking, kind. A man who never complained, even when life gave him more storms than sunshine. One winter morning, Daniel sat alone at his kitchen table. Bills were stacked like a mountain. His job was uncertain. His marriage was going through a quiet, painful distance. And his health, well, he kept telling himself he was fine, even though the mirror showed the tired truth. He tapped his fingers on the table, feeling the weight pressing on his chest. For the first time in years, he whispered to himself, "Maybe I should just give up." But right before that thought could take over, something strange happened. His phone buzzed. A message from his son. It simply said, "Dad, thank you for trying every day, even when it's hard. Notizie, Italiano." Daniel stared at the screen. His vision blurred. He didn't cry often, but this time, he did. Because, in that moment, he realized something. We never truly know who is silently watching us fight, who is learning from our courage, who is staying strong because we refuse to fall. So Daniel made himself a quiet promise. "I won't give up." Not today. The next morning, he woke up early. He made a small walk around the neighborhood, just 10 minutes. Cold wind brushed his cheeks, but for the first time in months, it felt alive. You see, when everything becomes difficult, the solution is not to take giant leaps. It's to take one small step, again and again. Daniel cleaned up his desk, paid one bill, called one old friend, drank one glass of water, read 5 pages of a book. Small things, tiny things. But each tiny thing whispered, "You still have control." Days turned into weeks. His energy didn't come back all at once. His problems didn't magically disappear, but his spirit slowly stood back up. Because strength is not built in the spotlight. Strength is built in quiet mornings, when no one is cheering, when no one sees your effort but you keep going anyway. One afternoon, Daniel stood in front of the mirror, the same mirror that showed him a tired man weeks ago. But this time he saw someone different. Not a perfect man, but a man who refused to quit. He learned something that changed his life. When things get difficult, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead ask, "What is this moment trying to teach me?" Hard times teach us patience. They teach us resilience. They remind us of our values. They force us to slow down, breathe, and rebuild the foundation we've ignored for too long. If you're re-listening to this and you feel stuck like the road ahead is too steep, remember, you are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to pause. But you are not allowed to give up on yourself. Life is not a race. It's a journey built with simple choices. Get out of bed, drink water, move your body. Call someone who makes you feel human. Say no to things that drain you. Say yes to things that heal you. When darkness feels close, become your own source of light. When voices tell you you're not enough, whisper back, "Watch me." Because someone out there, someone you may not even realize, needs your story, needs your strength, needs you to keep going. And maybe, just maybe, the version of you 5 years from now is looking back at this moment, smiling proudly, saying, "Thank you for not quitting when everything felt impossible. I needed you to hold on." So take a deep breath. Put your hand over your heart. Feel that that is purpose. That is hope. That is your reminder that you are still here and you still have time. One step, one choice, one new beginning. Every single day. And when things get hard again, and they will remember Daniel. Remember how a simple message, a simple step, a simple moment changed everything. You don't need a miracle. You just need to keep going. If this story touched your heart, I want to invite you to become part of our Inspire Change Today family. Click subscribe, tap the like button, and and share this video with someone who needs a gentle reminder to hold on. Together, we'll build a life that is healthier, stronger, and full of meaning. Keep going. You're not alone. Sheer not alone.